Hey, what's up guys? My name is Fire, and today I'm going to be talking about why I believe CSGO Devs haven't released an operation, because honestly I think there's a lot more thought that comes into the decision than most of us may think. Let's start off with explaining what an operation is exactly, because it honestly has been a long time. Actually, exactly 499 days since the last operation ended. Operations are a form of purchasable DLC introduced and consisting of community created content including maps, an exclusive operation coin, and stat tracking throughout the duration of the operation. Most recent operations also introduced exclusive weapon collections and cases that you would receive during the operation. Operations used to be a big part in CSGO. In fact, they used to be released pretty frequently until Operation Wildfire came around, which had a 139-day wait time to be released after Operation Bloodhound. But the wait time from Wildfire to Hydra was more than double that, clocking in at 313 days. There may be an explanation for this though. The Danger Zone map was first seen in the game files on October 10th, 2016. More information about Danger Zone was later added on May 31st, 2016 and throughout 2017. This happens to be around the same time that we started to see more extended wait times between operations. And considering the CSGO dev team is so small, only around 20 to 30 people in fact, it would make sense that the operation wait times would be extended during this period. Operations take a lot of work to make, and it seems like a large portion of the CSGO dev team must have been working on Danger Zone during this time, which could partially explain why it's been so long since an operation. But now let's take a second to think about the whole thing from the developer's perspective. Are operations even worth it? Operation Hydra was released at the end of May in 2017. At this time, there was around 371,000 people playing CSGO on average. Considering there's no actual way to see how many people bought the Operation Pass, we're gonna have to do some inferring. Last month, February 2019, had an average of around 371,000 players as well, and a total of around 20 million unique players. CSGO pretty much had the same exact amount of average players, except like for 500-ish. From this, we can assume that it pretty much had the same amount of unique players, which is once again 20 million. Now let's say, for example, that 30% of all of those 20 million players bought an Operation Pass, which costed $6. By multiplying 20 million by 0.3, which is the 30%, and then by 6, the cost of the pass, we get 3.6 million, but we aren't done yet. Community map makers also get a cut of this money, which once again isn't known, but I'd say it's something around 10%. After subtracting that, we get around $3.24 million, which would roughly be the cost of how much the devs got from the operation passes. Now this may seem like a lot of money, but now let's really put it into comparison. As of August 5th, 2016, CSGO had made $320 million purely off sales alone. This statistic is old, and now CSGO has gone free to play, so Valve obviously aren't making any money off sales anymore, but it shows that Operation Hydra would be only around 1% of the total value that CSGO had made of all time. Considering how much work has to go into operations, it makes sense that CSGO devs may not want to make them as often as the community may want, and they definitely aren't getting their money's worth out of it. Although the CSGO community, myself included, may want CSGO operations as frequently as possible, it wouldn't surprise me if CSGO devs completely discontinued them. And it would make a lot of sense considering that devs have recently been putting a lot of new maps into the pool like Abbey, Vertigo, and Zoo. But besides that, that pretty much does wrap up this short video I wanted to make on my thoughts on why the devs don't want to make any more operations. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.